What's up, everybody? I am the Ultraviolent Siren and your favorite indie hype girl, Kakeface Karlee, and welcome back to another episode of X Brand Unleashed, episode number 34. And today we have we have someone that's coming back to the show. He is representing Peace, Love, and Deathmatch. You've seen him on CZW, H2O, Loco, and of course, X Brand. He's the face of X Brand and the longest reigning X Brand Wrestling World Champion, Anthraxx, the motherfucking suplex machine. How's it going?
Oh, it's going. Sorry, I was just doing like the head bob like you were doing.
It's giving me shit already. Well, it is good to have you back on here. You're the one that I have actually had on and interviewed the most out of everybody.
What, really? What, 3 times?
So let's see, so this will be our second kind of like long form interview. We did the one in Texas, and then the debate that you had with Mickey Vargas. So yeah, this will be number 4.
Hey, that was a shit show, wasn't it?
that was very fun. If y'all did not see that, that was a hell of a time. So for anyone who doesn't know or lives under a rock, give us a rundown of who you are, who you were trained by, and how long you've been doing this.
So I've been doing this for 8 years. I mean, more if you count my year sort of that I trained with CZW when I was young, like in my 20s, and then some stuff I did with Joe Casey, training with him and this company called New Moon Rising. But I was with, I've been doing this now professionally, I guess, for like 8 years. 8 years and change. But I am Anthraxx, as she said, the motherfucking suplex machine. I was trained by Matt Tremont, Phineas James, Mike Quest, a little bit by Brandon Kirk, a little bit by some other people. There's a lot of people that came through the school. Homicide came through the school for a couple times. Let's see, Jenny Rose, if anybody's familiar with her, she was pretty big in the Japan with the women over there. Bobby Dempsey for a little bit. I can keep going. I have a full fucking list of people. And yeah, that's me. I'm the reigning, defending X Brand Wrestling World Champion for 670 days, something like that. I know by the time we get to Texas, it'll be about 705.
Yeah. I mean, you've had quite an amazing, title reign. The last time that we spoke and had just, one-on-one, a long-term interview was right before Texas. And of course, we kind of chatted up during in, Texas as well during the Loco and X Brand weekend. But I mean, since then, you've had a phenomenal run, of course, like I said, your first time in Texas. And then after that, you fought in a cave, which was insane. Just tell me about your title reign and just all the amazing things you've done.
It was so. I went back and watched a promo that I cut. I don't remember when it was. I think I was going into my Light 2 prison match against Roman 5-0, and I made a comment. I said the reason X Brand Wrestling doesn't want me to have the world title is because if they know if I get it, they're never going to get it back, and they don't want somebody like me as their champion. Well, they haven't gotten it back. So it's been a ride. From basements to backyards to caves to wherever, to bars. I've taken that title everywhere. It's been a ride. Like, I went down to Texas the first time to face Hardcore, and
that's right.
Yeah, and it was a fun time, but I think the real coming out party is when I faced Mickey Vargas. When I faced Mickey
Yeah.
Vargas, those fans hated me. They fucking
Oh yeah,
hated
I remember that. I was the only one chanting for you.
me. The only one.
The only one at first.
And then slowly but surely they got to see what Anthraxx was all about, as if they didn't know from the last time. I get
I
it, Mickey
mean,
Vargas.
seriously.
Yeah, I get it. Mickey Vargas is like hometown guy, everything like that. But they definitely found out what Anthraxx was all about then. So I made some non-believers into believers, and I've faced people like Hardcore a couple times with this title. Shockey, Drew Blood, anybody that's wanted to step up and try and take this from me has been more than welcome to try. They haven't, but the fact still remains. I even so that every single round I am defending this title at Wicked 13.
Really?
So if somebody takes it from me, then they would be defending the title. But I don't plan on that happening. So every single round, this title is on the line.
Interesting. Yeah, we're definitely going to get into Wicked 13. But I mean, just some of the moments that you've had while having this title, even before going to Vegas, you had a match, within the basement. Some people are, polarized opinions about the basement, but you've had some pretty heavy duty moments in the basement. One of them being a match with the man, the king, the fucking god of this shit, Nick fucking Gage. Yeah. Tell me how. I remember you and I talking before that match, and you were just like, it was very unreal. But tell us how you were feeling about that.
I mean, going into that, like, we didn't know if it was really going to happen. We're like, is this really going to happen? Like, we didn't know. And then he was there. And he was there. And I'm like, fuck, this is actually going to happen. And it did. And he beat the shit out of me, but I beat the shit out of him right back. And the end of that match was kind of controversial because we never really got a winner. We never got a loser. We didn't get a winner.
That's true. It was very much no contest.
Yep. I was still standing by the end of it. As beaten and bloody as I was, I stood my ground, and I was ready for more. I was ready for more, which is kind of like, to sum up my title reign, like, I don't back down from a challenge, and to take the title from me, you have to keep me down. And Nick learned as well as anybody that that's easier said than done.
Yeah.
But that was probably one of the biggest matches of my career, having to face somebody that I grew up watching on, like, CZW and everything like that. Like, I grew up watching this guy. And even going into GCW, this is like the man, the myth, the legend, like, and he's facing me. It's crazy. Even in a basement. I think that was a perfect send-off for the basement, even though we have done one more since then. I think that was the perfect send-off because we fucked this dude's house up.
Yeah, you guys definitely did. Like, poor thing.
We destroyed his living room. We destroyed his kitchen. We destroyed his fridge, which was like a $2,000 fridge. I remember Evan, the owner of the house, saying, like, he was fine with everything as long as Nick didn't take the TV off the wall, which Nick was, I know he was looking at it. He was going for it. But cooler heads prevailed. We broke the coffee table, it was definitely a spectacle. And the reviews and feedback that I've got from the match, even though it was a basement match, the fans that have seen it, that weren't there, absolutely loved it. So if you haven't checked it out, it is on X-Brand's YouTube page. Or it is now on IWTV.
Yes, it is. And I feel like that match was just a really good steamroll for you, like, because right after that, we all got to go to Vegas. And You
For
had
better or worse, we all went to Vegas.
oh yes, for better for worse, we certainly did all go to Vegas, and you had some pretty good matches there too, and defended your title 2 days. Against Buddy in the Desert, and of course Nathan
Actually,
Mowry.
three, three, three.
What
Buddy,
was the third one?
Biggie.
Oh my God! Yeah, that's right. Done. I announced for
You
that one. Silly
you
me.
ring announced that match. Yeah.
That's right. That's right. You had defended your title 3 times in 2 days. How was your first time in Vegas?
Uh, it was fun. The matches were great.
Emo night was fun too. I think the matches in emo night was fun. Hey,
there was some matches at emo night. Me against alcohol. That was the matches. That was my match that night.
that was hilarious. That and the pool table.
Oh yeah, that was something.
Kicked ass
Crazy,
though.
Crazy Dave versus the world on that pool table.
Oh my God, yeah. Although
Crazy Dave.
the night before you did prove how much of a hell of a bowler you were.
I guess. I mean, Masato Tanaka watched me bowl, and I got a gutter ball as Masato Tanaka watched me bowl.
I mean, that was so wild that he walked up as we were playing. I'm like, holy fuck, that's literally a legend.
I get a gutter ball. And I get a gutter ball right in front of this legend.
It's like, wait, look at my score. Wait, come back.
So
but anyway,
the match with Buddy in the Desert was certainly an experience. Like, I think just the visual alone of two guys just fighting in a desert is pretty cool.
Yeah.
At one point, I think Buddy said I made him come. So there's that.
Hey, you know what? That's amazing. There's always a first for matches.
I'm a man of multi talents, I guess. I make people bleed and come,
and sometimes simultaneously.
Sometimes simultaneously, like it's peace, love, and death match. I guess that's how it works. I don't know. I guess, no pun intended. You're a jack of all trades. Hey! It's a kid. This is a kids show.
Okay, I'm sorry. We'll return to our PBS program right now. I apologize.
So about the time I knocked Biggie the fuck out.
Yes, that you very much advocated for me to announce that match, which thank you.
I did. We could, you want to draw, this girl's going to be commentating for She's Hardcore now as well, and maybe something else. We'll see.
Maybe.
We will see. But yes, you did, and you did a fantastic job, even though Biggie's entrance was long and overdone and not needed.
Fair.
He
Sorry,
is.
Biggie, if you watch this.
He is 1% of whatever he called himself in that promo, or ring announcing. Sorry, he is probably like 1% of that. I don't even think he's Puerto Rican. He might be. I don't know.
Allegedly not Puerto Rican. Find out next time on X Brand Unleashed.
Allegedly.
Oh my God.
But that was a fun match. 13,000 thumbtacks. Biggie brought it. He did. He brought it. All props to him. But when you push my buttons, things tend to happen.
Indeed, I definitely saw up close and personally. You give him fucking slap around the world. I was like, oh damn!
And he went down.
And down, and Cradle will fall.
and down goes Sanchez.
Thumbtacks and all. Ducks and all.
So then, that was fun. That was, I think that ended in no contest or something.
Yeah, thankfully on his end, because, God forbid you took his title and kept your own.
Could if I wanted to.
I mean,
Man, this is not making air.
allegedly.
This is a shoot interview and a half. What the fuck?
I know, right?
And then we move on to Redacted and Maori, which was, I was pissing blood in that match. I was pissing blood. I was not there after that match was over.
Oh, yeah.
I was
Very
not
brief.
there. Yeah, I was done. Like, I don't know. It was just a gusset plate in the right spot. Just happens, But it made for a really cool visual.
Oh, I mean, of course.
Like, that's what we're all about, making moments and making visuals and everything like that. I think the two stand right. I think there's three standouts to that match. One was, the visual with the hacksaw and me and bloody face, and then me coming out of left field with a fucking forearm to Maori, just tubes flying everywhere. And then me winning the match and holding a victory over both Nathan Maori and the current NHB champion, Dr. Redacted.
Yeah, I thought that was amazing, especially after, Dr. Redacted just fresh off of winning their American Deathmatch title. Like, that was amazing match that all three of you had. Like, definitely a dream watching that live and in person. Like, holy shit.
I mean, you say what you want. That goes down the record books as a W for me, and how many other people can say that over Redacted in this title reign. So, anytime DeMonto wants to, throw me a bone here, I'm just saying. I go out there and I have fucking bangers. And I hold a victory over your champion.
I mean, there are no lies being told here. Mr. DeMonto, I've bothered you quite a few times of coming to Texas or just in general. People in your ear, like, come on, Danny.
Listen, I've been waiting for it for the longest time, but apparently, me having banger after banger, especially in a house with Nick fucking Gage, isn't enough. If you can make a match in a house look good, just saying.
I mean, you definitely prove a point with that. Absolutely. And, after that, like with Vegas, I mean, you've done even other stuff in different companies, like NYWC, which was, live on IWTV, the airing of it, NWF,
I brought the title to both of those shows. And I might add, I made it to the finals of said NYWC show.
Yes, you did.
I did. And I wasn't the first person eliminated, so suck on that.
Jesus Christ. Oh, you're killing me. So,
and then, the MWF, I faced Adam Bizarre, in the rain. In the rain.
That's right.
It was a death match in the rain. That's crazy. But it happened. It happened.
Hey, as long as it was a good, y'all did, have a good match and everything, so.
I mean, I don't have bad matches. I don't have bad matches.
That is, you know what? That is very, very true. No lies being told here.
I mean, you could ask anybody. I mean, ask Vivian Joro, ask Junior. When you step into the ring with me, I put you to work.
That's true.
I put you to work, and I make memories, and I make bangers. That's just what I do. That's what I'm here to do now.
Yeah. And so, I mean, like this whole time, like, no matter where you're going, you're bringing your title, you are just seriously, it's like you're leaving people in your track, really. So,
yes.
I mean, wholeheartedly. So I want to know if there were someone to actually take the title off of you or be able to have a match with you, who do you think would be actually like worthy enough to actually take what you've done with the X brand title, the reign that you've done and everything, and run with it the way that you did?
That's a very good question. Do they have? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Let me see. Nico Gray. I think Nico could do it. Because I'm gonna be honest about Nico. Be honest. Nico came to us after spending so many years with CZW, and he's still there, and he's killing
Right.
it, you know. But so many times he's just wanted the ball and just to show what he could actually do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he just wasn't given the opportunity that he deserved, and we gave him the ball, and he has excelled in every single way, even from his first sort of death match he had with Shondo in the basement. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He has come so far, and that's why he is now. Kamikaze is a member of Peace, Love, and Death match now as well, because they've both shown me and shown Alex Stretch that they can fucking do this thing. They can hang, especially Kazi. Like the dude, I power bombed him into supposed to be a trampoline, and that didn't go so great. But he took it like a champ, and he earned a spot in Wicked for that. Unfortunately, he can't make it to Wicked, but he still earned that spot. There's no taking that away from him, you know? He
Oh,
did
100%.
So Kazi's another one. I think Kazi could definitely take this ball, but it's easier said than done. Like, you have to show up and show out, no matter where it is. You know, X-Brand, we won in some really weird fucking places. We run in some weird fucking places, but you have to be there, and you have to defend this title. And you know what? I'm going to say it. The last person that held this title before me for a long period of time didn't do it. He didn't show up and show out. He was here. He was champion, but he wasn't at the same time. Like, getting Christian Ross to show up and defend his title was like, you think you're bigger than the company. That's fine. But now I'm the champion, and I come to every single show, and I defend this title no matter who it's against.
Yeah.
So that's just my standpoint on it. To be the champion, you have to want to show out, come to every show, no matter where it is, and just give 110%. Like, you know, it's really like the saying "till the wheels fall off" kind of thing. You know, that's you kind of have to be that guy. You have to be the face of the company. You have to be front and center, and that's kind of what I've done. I put in the company on my back. I put in the title on my back, and people have taken notice. You know, I would venture to say that a lot of the reason they watch X Brand is for me, for everybody else too, but they want to see that title match. They want to see, you know, what I do. You know? So I guess to answer your question, the person that could carry the ball, I guess I would put Nico up there. I would put Kamikaze up there. I would put Alex Stretch up there. If there is somebody that can carry this, there is somebody that can carry this company. Is somebody that is basically me in another fucking body.
Fair. That's it's like if you can just like make another you.
pretty much. I've always said, and I've said this in promos before, there is no Anthraxx without Alex Stretch, and there is no Alex Stretch without Anthraxx.
That's true.
We made each other. We know each other like the back of our hands. You know? And I guess one more, as much as I hate to admit it, much as I fucking hate to admit it, Chondo.
Yes. Jimmy Chondo Lion.
As much as I hate to admit it, Chondo could definitely hold the ball.
Okay. I mean, that's definitely a very solid list. I mean, all of them could justifiably, do great things with the title. Kamikaze, shout out. I actually just had an interview with him, done a lot of amazing things too.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
He's
definitely a
good.
great list of people.
He's got some amazing things coming up. Like, stay tuned for that. Like, he's got
Oh,
some
yeah.
amazing things coming up.
Yeah, like August 30th, he has something going on in POR and stuff. Like, lots of crazy shit.
Some crazy shit. Like Grand Prix is coming up. Like, I'm sure he's gonna do some crazy shit there too.
Oh, I'm sure.
He's gonna show the fuck out. And if I had to name names that aren't on the X Brand core roster,
sure.
Dimitri is a big one that I think could carry a company.
Oh my God, yes.
Nathan Mowry. Nathan
is
another
God,
one.
Yes.
If he was successful in taking the title off of me, Mickey Vargas, I will give him his props.
Okay. I love the little eye roll, but.
Well, I think Mickey proved something to me, even though he didn't have to and he didn't want to. But he proved that he's willing to go above and beyond to get the victory. He's willing to put his body to the absolute limit,
Yeah.
And another person that I didn't name, that I'm sorry for not naming, but I'm going to name now because, Hardcore.
Okay.
I think Hardcore could definitely carry the company because he's willing to do the same thing. Like I just named about Mickey. He's willing to go above me. Me and Hardcore have faced twice one-on-one, but 3 times total. Yeah. Actually, sorry, I take that 4 times one-on-one because we had a match at some weird concert thing at one point, which I think is online somewhere. It was weird, but that was our first time ever meeting and ever facing. It was weird. I say it's weird because the fans started moshing as soon as we started wrestling.
Jesus Christ, like, what the fuck?
So I'm like, not to pull back the curtain, but the second they started getting our way and started moshing, I'm like, all right, time to go home. So.
All right, we gotta wrap this shit up. I'm scared.
Yeah, it's like, but we have faced one-on-one 3 times and a total of 4 times.
Yeah.
But Hardcore always goes out there and gives 110%. Like, if anything, like he's actually the going viral champion right now.
Yes, he is. Indeed.
He did beat Louis Jr. for that title.
And congratulations to Hardcore for that.
Yes. I don't think it's the show itself isn't out yet, but everybody knows Hardcore won the title, so there's no
Yeah.
But he deserves all the good things that come his way. Like, he's probably one of the best people I've met since my time in wrestling. Like, he's up there. He's just got a heart of gold, and he's willing to just do whatever just to make the fans happy.
Yeah. 100%.
He's just a great guy. So I think he would be a good one to carry the title too. He's probably like, I think I would probably, if I had to rank our X Brand talent, for who would carry the company and carry the title, I'd probably put Hardcore at number 1 with Nico, and then Kamikaze, and then actually I'd go Hardcore, Nico, Stretch, Kamikaze, and then I don't know. You throw out a name.
I throw out a name.
I'm asking you.
I love how you, like, when you first initially mentioned Chando and then you make your list and you're like, so never mind, you pick a name.
I don't want to openly admit that. I said it, but I don't want to admit to it.
All right. Well, Justin, cut this and cut that part. Cut the part. No, I'm kidding. Oh my God. A name that I would love.
Don't you cut nothing. Hold on. Don't you cut nothing, Justin. I've said a lot of shit in this promo. Don't you cut nothing.
Yeah, he won't. He won't. Oh my gosh, a name that I would love to see. I mean, how wild could I go here? Like, I would love to see a lot of different people with you. I mean, but as far as like carrying the company,
come on.
I mean, I'm thinking in comparison of like with how you have done it yourself and everything, it's really hard to find someone who
Well,
will okay that will absolutely like that's why I do agree with you with like Nico wholeheartedly, hardcore wholeheartedly.
you have to take this into consideration too, where it's like you have to be willing to do whatever it takes to keep that title. Like case in point, when I faced hardcore in Texas, I had an really bad open wound on my back.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't give a fuck. You know, I kept going. I think at one point the referee was trying to tell me about it, and either I didn't hear him or I fucking ignored him.
I think you ended up yelling at him, if I remember correctly. You're like, I don't give a fuck. Shut the fuck
I
up
don't
or some
remember.
shit.
Maybe I did. Maybe I did. The one.
You
It's
said
funny.
something.
It's funny on that subject. When I went to the back and they were trying to clean me up, they was like, "Well, you have two options. I have a towel you can bite on, or vodka." I said, "Give me the vodka."
Oh my god. I love that. That should just be options for many different things in life. You want to bite the towel or take a shot of vodka? I'm just kidding.
Both. Both.
Right. Give me both every time.
Give me both.
Give me both, please.
All right. You gotta
Little
name your
peach
name.
vodka. But no, I'm kidding. So what is next for you? Obviously, September.
Hold on. Wait a minute. You didn't name your name yet.
I don't. So I have to name someone different than you.
Yeah. I mean, you can. I mean, obviously, you can name somebody the same as me, but it makes it more fun when you know.
I know. If I was to pick someone that you already named, absolutely like Nico and Hardcore would be definitely up there for me. After you mentioning Kazi, I think that's a great choice too. As far as someone of running a company, if they were to be present
They have to be present
more often, if things were aligned for them to be more present, I would say someone like Mickey Knuckles. I wouldn't mind that. But obviously we know she's very, she's not around with X. I mean, she is.
There has been 4 times, maybe 5, that I have supposed to face this woman, and it hasn't happened.
I know.
So
look, you wanted an answer, okay?
I respect it. She is the current reigning X-Core champion.
I have another answer. You know what? I actually have 2 different answers. I'll even take away Mickey. I would love.
No, you could keep Mickey, because I'm going to say something right now that Mickey Knuckles is in Wicked 13. We know that.
Yes, she is.
And she is the X-Core champion. So if I'm putting my title on the line every round, she should be doing the same.
I mean, you know what? That is fair. That is absolutely fair. I think that's a very fair thing.
Clip that.
I think another would be cool too is someone like Baracho. I think he would be great holding a title within a company. But obviously he's in Texas. It's and X brand is more East Coast, but even someone like Primo would be fire too as like a constant champion. But I think more so like Baracho, Mickey. I think that would be awesome. But
I mean, I do hold a victory over Baracho.
Even with the answers I have, you're like, yeah, but.
But see, here's the thing: is I was going to say Buddy as well, but I hold a victory over Buddy too.
So just like clone you and have you just become champion again, pretty much is what we're saying, folks.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'll go you one further. I even when I beat Baracho, sorry, no, did he tap out? I think he tapped out. Regardless, I don't remember. That was a whole clusterfuck of a match. Without naming names. I did get face to face with Necro Butcher after that match. That match still hasn't happened yet.
That's true. That is
So,
true.
if anything, you can clip this. I'll take Necro Butcher on anytime. Anytime. I will throw hands with the legend. I will get knocked on my ass. I don't give a fuck, but I'll keep getting back up.
Whew.
If
God,
there's
that
one
scares
thing,
me.
if there is one thing to say about my career and my life, for that matter, is that I keep getting back up.
Yeah.
That's just the way
100%.
it is.
So yeah, you mentioned all those people of like that would be, good, worthy people that would take the title and everything. So we have a lot of cool shit coming up next. In September, we have not only, Drop Dead Gorgeous, but we have Wicked 13, which now you've officially stated that you're putting your title on the line for all of the rounds.
I don't know what you're talking about. I never said that. I didn't say that. I'm not even in the tournament.
Rewind this.
I'm not even in the tournament. I don't know what you're talking about.
Sir, let's talk about Wicked 13.
Okay.
And that actually today officially announced, your opening match that you're having with Gigi Jacobs in Hardcore. Tell me about that. And now you're literally putting your title on the line for every round.
Yep.
Allegedly.
And, if for somehow, some way, some snowball's chance in Texas that I lose, the person that beats me will become the world champion, and they will also be defending that title every
round. That's really nerve-wracking. Oh my God.
I'm not nervous at all.
I know. I'm not either for you. Just like, God. I am excited that Wicked 13 is going to be in Texas. I think that is so exciting. And of course, Drop Dead Gorgeous, I'll be commentating on, which, you said earlier, which thank you. But, Wicked 13, who, obviously assuming that you will be making it to the finals. Ideally, that is a spoiler. Who ideally would you want to face in the finals? And is there a stipulation for the finals that you want to have?
So, I guess it doesn't really matter to me who I get in the finals. But if I had a bucket list, Dimitri. Dimitri. And probably the one person that we haven't announced
yet. Okay.
Can't tell you who that is. Find out soon. Those are my two. Even somebody like Baracho. I would like to have a one-on-one with Baracho.
Oh, hell yeah. You two alone would be amazing.
Second round finals, doesn't matter. But if I had to pick a stipulation for the final, well, I'm going to go with a match that I haven't been defeated in yet. I am undefeated in this stipulation. Light Tube Prison. Now, I don't know, but it could be one of the heaviest light tube prisons we've ever had because, I've seen some of the toys that we have in Texas. And there's about maybe like 20 to 40 boxes of light tubes, packs of 30 that are waiting for us in Texas.
That's awesome.
So here's what I say. I say, Justin, give me every single light tube you have.
I like that.
And if we die, we die.
Jesus. Speaking of, really horrific, cryptic shit that, you say, a lot of your posts lately have been very, very hinting of, just, kind of going away after this tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Is that true?
Yes.
Will that depend on your...
No, it's true.
Okay.
I don't win, lose, or draw. This is the one final ride for me. For the time being, nothing in pro wrestling is ever set in stone, it's ever official. But once that final bell rings, whether it's first round, second round, third round, that's it.
Well, I mean, definitely the fans that have stuck by you, for ever, even your new fans are going to be very, it's going to be very bittersweet, especially if and when, obviously of wishful thinking, of course, speaking, when you win, the tournament, regardless, I think a lot of fans, it's going to be bittersweet.
If there's one thing I can promise them, it's that you are going to get every drop of blood I have in my body, and you're going to get a show like no other. Not like you don't get that every time I perform. Every time I perform in Texas, I expect the last time. But even then, the night before, I give you your money's worth every single fucking time. So
Yeah.
for 3 rounds, you are going to get my absolute best. And I don't care, if and when I make it to round 3, if you have to tape my body back together just to get me out there, that's what I'm going to do.
Well, I am absolutely looking forward to it.
So if this is, the last one for now, you can expect everything I have left.
Well, I know.
Don't cry. Kakeface. Kakeface.
Shush. Shut up, man. Well, I will say, again, that'll be definitely a bittersweet thing for me, especially, I'm sure, which, like, with a lot of people, you are definitely the reason why I got into even watching, X brand and being so captivated by the brand and, just seeing how you worked and everything and worked still. And, so, definitely be bittersweet, if you're going away for, good, or, you know what I mean? Even if it is just for a little while, it's going to be a little sad. But,
I mean, there's a lot to, I guess, dissect from me and my career. Like, I've done a lot of things. I've done a lot of stupid things in my career, but I've also done a lot of memorable things. I think, I'll be back. I think, obviously it's just like for now to heal some stuff and
yeah,
to, get over a lot of things that I'm currently, dealing with. But, to backtrack on my career, it's been a lot of good things. There's been a lot of bad things as well. Wrestling has taken a lot from me, and it's also given me a lot. Like, I've seen parts of the world that I thought I would never see, like Vegas, Texas, Virginia. Like, I've seen places that I've done things that I never thought I would be able to do, like main eventing shows, H2O, CZW, getting to perform there. I still would love to perform for CZW. I would love to be in a tournament of death, or a cage of death. These are things I grew up watching and wanted to be like people like Sick Nick Mondo, Zandig, the Wife Beater, Nick Gage. Like, I've gotten to wrestle Nick Gage, and there's a lot of things that I've done. Like I've gotten to wrestle Matt Tremont for better or for worse, but it's happened.
Yeah.
I almost died doing it. That's I've broken my leg. You know, wrestling, like facing low life Louis Ramos countless times. Though even after that, countless times, like he became like Terry Funk to me. Getting an extended family like Stretch, like Junior, like Louis Senior, like people like that. Meeting so many fans, like I never thought anybody would fucking like me. I thought I was gonna be fucking hated, but everybody liked me for some reason. So even when I was a bad guy, even when I was doing dastardly things to Stretch and his fiance, people still cheered me, which is still mind-boggling. But whatever. Like I can't be a bad guy. I guess I don't know. But I've done some crazy things, and up until this point, for now, it all culminates on September 19th, live on IWTV.
Yes, which is so incredible. How do you feel that it's going to be? Like an X brand event is going to be live. Like,
well, the last time X Brand Wrestling was live on IWTV, I won the title.
oh my God, yeah.
The last time we were live from the H2O Center, I won the title.
Oh
I
my
wrestled three
God.
times. I wrestled 3 times that night, and the next night I wrestled twice.
Jesus.
So it's kind of like coming home kind of thing,
Yeah.
because month in and month out, I portrayed my craft on IWTV with H2O, and, for other companies too. That was where you would find Anthraxx and Alex Stretch and people like that on IWTV.
Mhm.
And now it's kind of like coming home kind of thing. Like it's going to be good. It's going to be good to see some people that work for IWTV that I haven't seen in a long time too. It's going to be special.
Yeah. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a very, very good time. Hell yeah. So, the last time we spoke, we ended up, with, I've asked you your Mount Rushmore before. I've asked you all this stuff. But I only asked you about one of, your certain favorites of things. Obviously, we share a love of the nerd clusters. So we figured that out,
Yes.
Favorites. But I want to know, I guess at least for the fans, I do, of course, know some of this, but what are some type of movies that you like?
Horror movies.
Well, okay, and obviously, like, the tattoo on your arm of Freddy Krueger and everything.
Yeah, that. No, horror movies. I like horror movies. I like comedies. I'm a big fan of comedy movies. Like one of my favorite comedy movies is Anchorman 1 and 2.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah. Some people would not expect some of my favorite movies to be movies like Forrest Gump. Yeah, that's and Rain Man is another favorite movie of mine. Anthrax has a soft side. Oh,
You do. There's teddy bear within the suplex machine.
I may not be a smart man, but I know what love is.
Life is like a box of chocolates, Jeff.
You never know what you're gonna get. That's like professional wrestling.
Aw, you know what? That's true. That is very true. Oh,
Like so, movies like that. Comedy is a big one for me, and horror movies are obviously a big one. Like I just recently watched the Pinocchio horror movie, which is fantastic.
hell yeah. Okay.
Everything was done without CGI, without AI. Like the puppet was a real puppet. The blood and gore was all made in house. So
Wow.
if you're a fan of the Pooverse, as they call it,
Okay.
I highly suggest checking it out. Also, because Robert Englund plays Jiminy Cricket,
Oh my god, I love Robert Englund. Fuck. Oh my god.
and the cricket actually has like claws like Freddy Krueger, and there's a point in the movie where they're like, it's some weird thing with Pinocchio trying on a costume or some shit. I don't.
Right?
It's weird. It's weird, but it's funny. Robert Englund puts on a hat, and it's like, how does this hat make me look? And it's literally the Freddy Krueger hat.
Very tongue in cheek to the whole Freddy Krueger thing. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
but
Very
yeah,
cool.
those are some of my favorite types of movies. Like, if
Nice.
anything, like I draw inspiration from horror movies, obviously,
I could definitely see that for sure.
and I also draw inspiration from like comedies because I guess I'm just a funny guy.
I mean, yeah.
To be fair, to pull back the curtain a little bit, it took me a while to come out of my shell when I first started wrestling, like to just be open and just be myself.
Yeah.
And now I just am. Like one of the matches I had with Vivian Juro at House Party recently, which is on IWTV now. She hits me with a bat. There's nothing on the bat. And I yell out really loud, "That still stings." And it just made people laugh. I'm just like, that still stings. And it just made people laugh. It's just me being me. But that's one thing I tell people when they get into wrestling and they're training to wrestle. Just, play to the crowd. Like, crowd work
Yeah.
is very important. And
Oh, 100%.
if me being me and making people laugh or things like that is just crowd work, you know, it's part of my entrance too. Like, when I come out, I just start yelling at people.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's what I do. I tell them to
Yeah.
get the fuck up. I tell them to get the fuck up, and they listen.
Yeah, that's true. That is definitely true. Kind of shoving people. I've gotten even shoved a couple times,
Shoving people, throwing shirts at people,
Yeah. Smacking people in the with a shirt. Just little demure things that you do to the crowd.
Listen. I just threw it in the crowd. If it so happened to land on your face, I'm sorry. It's just where it ended up.
That
It just
who? You know what? Hey, the first night, the night before that, I caught it right after that, and that was right after that 2x4 gusset spot too.
You did.
I was not in the right state of mind to be anywhere, and I still caught that shirt. So you got to give me credit for that.
Listen, the second time, Baracho had sandwiched light tubes between my shirt and my back, so I had to take the shirt off at that point. You would just happen to be behind me.
You know what? Moving on to other favorites, Mr. Motherfucking Suplex Machine, Anthraxx. So with other favorites, I know you like The Cure and everything, but what are some other music choices that you like?
I like The Cure. They're good. I like The Used, because it's tattooed on my arm.
That's true.
That's true. But as for like genres, I'm open to any genres. I'm not big into rap as it stands right now. Because like my son listens to all that, and it's just about hoes and bitches and money and all that stuff. I'm like, what is this? Little things. Anything with the name Little in front of it.
You heard it here first, guys. The Motherfucking Suplex Machine is not down with the bitches and hoes, okay?
Wait a minute. Hold on.
I meant of what in rap songs. In general, very much down with the bitches and hoes. I'm just kidding.
You gotta, if that was the case, you'd have to spell Anthraxx with 3 X's instead of 2.
Oh, see, you know what? Now, plot twist, you're actually going away. You come back with an extra X. I see what you're doing.
Or I take one away.
Oh, don't do that. No, you
But
can't do
okay,
that.
to answer your question, I am a
Oh,
very
Jesus.
big fan of metal and rock. I'm a very big lyric guy. Um, there's a band that I haven't. It was not recently discovered, but I've listened to more and more, and they're called Dayseeker, and they just have lyrics and they captivate me, and they're really good. Also metal like Peeling Flesh, Body Snatchers,
Hell yeah.
bands like that. Um, Also dad rock.
Yes. We love some dad rock up in here.
Nickelback. I don't give a fuck.
Yes. What is your favorite Nickelback song?
Uh, hold on. Wait. What's the song called? That's like you look better with something in your mouth, something like that, right? That one.
Of course you would. You know what? I'm not even surprised you would like Animal as like your favorite.
Is that the song? That's the song,
Yep.
right?
Yep, that's the song.
I'm also a Michael Jackson fan.
That was a hell of a segue of talk. I like
Listen,
Michael Jackson too.
I grew up with Michael Jackson, so I'm just a Michael Jackson fan.
That's
People say
awesome.
what they people can say what they want about him, but other people that have been there, like Macaulay Culkin and people like that, say otherwise. So pick
That
your
is true.
battles.
Oh my god. So I guess with my final question, obviously, we have the common, our favorite snack of one being nerd clusters.
Yes,
But I want to know, what is your favorite? Do you have a favorite flavor of nerd cluster, or is it just any?
I think any purple. Purple is a good flavor. I like the purple ones.
Okay, very good.
The red ones too. The red ones are good, but the purple and red I think are mixed together in one. So with the cluster.
Oh yeah,
So that's
very
fine.
good.
That's fine. That's fine with me. I also like Mike and Ike's. Mike and Ike's are really good.
Do you have a
Um,
favorite preference of like which Mike and Ike that you get, or?
no, I mean they all come in like a box. Or do you mean like do I like Mike or Ike?
I'm I meant of like original Barry, the Mega Mix. Not well, yeah, they come in a box. I know they do.
I mean, if we're gonna pick Mike or Ike, it's gonna be Ike all day.
Okay.
You know.
Team Ike.
But no, the fruit juice one? Like it comes in a green box, I think that, or a green bag.
For Mike and
That's
Ike's?
it. Yeah, it's in a green bag. Why don't you Google it and look it
The
up?
green bag, like the original Mike and Ike?
Yeah, yeah. There you
Okay.
go.
Okay. That's
And if your next question is going to be which flavor is the best, it's orange or green.
orange or green? Not even red?
It's okay. Listen, hold on. I feel like Leo Rush right now. Listen. The rain.
The rain. He's here.
He's here. He's here. The rain. Listen.
I'm listening.
I kind of eat them all in like one handful, so it doesn't really matter.
Fair. But if you were to choose out of the handful, orange. Okay. Or green.
Orange. Listen.
Listen. Oh
Listen
my
to the
God.
train. Do you hear it? The train? Listen.
Yes, that is at my house. Oh my God. Well, I want to tell you, this has definitely been one of the funnest interviews I've had. It's always just a pleasure hanging out with you and talking with you, and now being able to have, the privilege of calling you my friend. And I just want to say thank you so much for coming on here again. It was a lot of fun. I would
It was a
like,
pleasure.
oh, of course, I would love for you to tell everyone where they can find you on social media and, your merch, and just everything that's next. I know you got Mass Movement coming up, of course, Wicked 13. Tell us everything.
So social media on Instagram, it's Anthraxx_PLD, because there's been some people that have been confused with my old Instagram, which got hacked. And when that got hacked, mass emails were sent out that I was entering a beauty pageant, which is not true. Yeah, just entering a beauty pageant, and you can click this link to vote for me. I hope nobody clicked the link. But if you did, I hope I win.
I'm gonna go and just click. I'm gonna try and click and get you to win that beauty pageant.
I mean, I don't even know if it's still sending emails out. This was like last year. I had to make a new.
Oh damn! I missed it.
Yeah, you missed the deadline. I hope I won.
Hey, you know what? I should have added that to your accolades at the beginning of this interview, as well as pageant winner.
So Anthraxx_PLD. If you see the other one, it's Anthraxx H2O. That one I cannot get into anymore. So. And then on Facebook, shoot name. Just search for Mark Anthraxx, and then you'll find it. You'll find it. It's there somewhere.
Okay.
And then on X, I don't really use it anymore, but it's Anthraxx PLD on there.
Okay.
I still use it every now and then, but I probably will be using it more so for Wicked, because Wicked's going to be streaming and everybody likes to tweet along to the shows. Do we even still call it tweets? I don't even know.
I still call it tweets.
Do we just X to the show now? It's like X. This is tweet. Now it's just X to the show.
I guess so.
Listen, I'm a confused old man. Technology scares me.
Oh my God. We're not getting there. You're not fucking old, but anyway.
So anyway, merch. I mean, I do have shirts, but I know I Hate Artist has a website, and he made my most recent shirt. So shout outs to I Hate Artist. So he has a website you can buy it from. Go show him some love. And if you ever see me at a show, I usually have him with me. I don't know if I'm going to have him in Texas, though, because I don't know if I'm going to fly with him. Merchandise tends to get lost when you fly, so I've seen and so I've learned. But if you do want a shirt from me in Texas, hit me up beforehand and I will bring them. Ask Karlee. She did.
I did. I very much did.
So if you do want a shirt, just hit me up and I will make sure I pack them and bring you a shirt. What else was there? What was the other question?
What's coming up for you? Like Mass Movement, Wicked 13, all that stuff.
So this Sunday, it is Mass Movement Wrestling. It's me and Alex Stretch teaming up against Security Inc., a couple of police officers. And if you've seen the things I've done to police officers in the past, Roman, Jimmy, real life police officers, no.
Damn.
And then September 12th, it is Brick House Wrestling. And it is me and Alex Stretch teaming up to face Nico Gray and Jimmy Controversy, the Death Brothers. And just for the record, I fucking hate that name and I hope they change it. But you know what? Whatever. They would be much better be calling themselves Blood Brothers, because then they could use the Papa Roach song Blood Brothers.
You know what? That's a very good, I agree with
that song. That song was on the Tony Hawk Pro Skater soundtrack. I'm just saying.
You know what? You're right.
little known fact for all you kids out there.
Yeah. What the fuck do you guys know about Tony Hawk Pro Skater, the OG Tony Hawk Pro Skater?
What the fuck do you know about Papa Roach's first album? You don't know shit.
Oh, fuck. That's great.
And then Wicked 13, September 19th, where I am going to win the whole fucking thing. I don't care what anybody says.
Fuck yeah. I have no doubts about that.
we will touch on this subject just for a second because last year, Wicked 13, I should have won, but I faced Eric Ryan in the first round, and I took that motherfucker from pillow to post. I fucking suplexed his ass all over that ring, but he was the smarter wrestler that day, and it took him 3 seconds. So, shit happens. I did beat the dog shit out of him though, and nobody could take that away from me.
That's true.
But he was the smarter man that night and capitalized, and he beat me. So, but this time I am a whole year wiser. I am a much different Anthraxx than I was back then.
Yeah. 100%.
This time I'm going all 3 rounds. I don't care what it takes to get there. First round, me, Gigi Jacobs, and Hardcore. Both of those men I've already beat, by the way. I have beaten Hardcore more than once. And I beat Gigi Jacobs at the Yardcore show that Skittles puts on.
That's right.
And if you're lucky, we will kiss again.
Fuck yeah.
If you're lucky, all
what
three
I
of
like
us
to
will
hear.
kiss. If you're lucky, all 3 of us will kiss.
Fuck yeah. That's more what I like to hear. Perfect.
Listen.
What?
Listen.
The rain. Or more so the train of like the
or your dogs earlier.
Hey. You know what?
Listen.
Hey, listen.
It's not my fault that Gigi Jacobs has a really nice ass.
I mean, Christ almighty. That
he is caked up.
He is double cheeked up on a Thursday. Like, god damn.
Listen, I feel bad for Hardcore in this scenario because he's in there with 2 big boys. Sorry, Hardcore. It's swing for the fences, too. So,
I mean, that's true. I'm sure with that swinging for the fences match, I'm sure he's going to bring Peggy. So be careful.
Oh, man. No, he already shoved that thing up my ass. He did.
Well,
listen.
Well,
hold on. Little known fact about that. He did that, and then the barbed wire was literally stuck in my taint, and I was like, "Oh no, this is bad. This is bad."
Well, that is a hell of a way to end this, you guys.
Hold on, no, I got one better. We were doing a spot with the light tubes, okay? The light tubes, and they wouldn't break. And then Gigi takes it upon himself to grab one and just break it against the ring post. He's like, "Where did you find these tubes? Were they stuck in the fucking freezer?"
Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my god.
So we could end it on that.
Well, well, thank you. Oh my god. This has definitely been one hell of an interview. Again, it's always a pleasure, just shooting the shit and having a good time with you. Thank you so much for taking the time to come on here. And of course, for me, you guys, you can find me on TikTok, Kakeface_Karlee, on Instagram, Kakeface_Karlee 2.0. And much like Anthraxx, my old one was hacked. And on YouTube under Kakeface Karlee, as well as on the X Brand Wrestling YouTube channel for X Brand Unleashed. Again, Anthraxx, thank you for being such an amazing guest, coming back and catching up with me. But until next time, you guys, okay, thanks, bye.